Imagine for a moment, what could change in your life if you dedicated just 15 minutes a day to pure intentional silence? Not scrolling, not consuming, not even planning, just being. What if I told you that this simple practice could literally reshape the structure of your brain, helping you feel less anxious, sharpen your focus, and even bolster your immune system, all without a single pill or supplement? It might sound far-fetched, almost too good to be true, but stay with me. Modern science is now catching up to what ancient wisdom has hinted at for centuries. Let's explore together why just 15 minutes of meditation a day can unlock profound transformation. No mountaintop retreat required. Meditation, once seen as a mysterious ritual reserved for monks or yogis in remote monasteries, has stepped firmly into the mainstream. Today, it's one of the most researched and recommended tools for mental fitness and emotional resilience. From busy executives and athletes to students and parents, people across the globe are turning to daily meditation to manage stress, regain clarity, and rediscover their sense of calm. What's remarkable is that these benefits don't require hours of chanting or elaborate routines. 15 minutes is enough to set powerful changes in motion. Why do we need meditation now more than ever? Let's be honest, modern life is noisy. We're bombarded by notifications, urgent emails, endless to-do lists, and the constant pull of social media. Our minds are rarely, if ever, truly still. Even in our downtime, we tend to reach for more stimulation, scrolling through news feeds, binge-watching shows, or flipping between apps. This relentless mental clutter doesn't just leave us tired. It feeds anxiety, disrupts our sleep, and can make even simple decisions feel overwhelming. We live in a world of overstimulation, where our brains are stuck in high gear, unable to downshift and reset. In an attempt to relax, we often turn to distractions, hoping that a few minutes of entertainment will help us unwind. But the truth is, the brain doesn't find real rest this way. Instead, it craves stillness, an opportunity to process, recover, and restore balance. This is where meditation comes in. When practiced consistently, even in short sessions, meditation offers the mind the deep rest it so desperately needs. So what exactly happens inside your brain and body when you meditate for just 15 minutes? Let's break it down, step by step. First, your brain begins to shift its operating system. Most of the day, your brain is dominated by beta waves. These are fast, high-frequency patterns associated with active thought, problem-solving, and yes, anxiety. When you meditate, your brain transitions to alpha waves. These slower, rhythmic waves are linked to states of relaxation, creativity, and calm focus. It's as if you're tuning your mental radio from static to a clear, serene channel. In this alpha state, your mind becomes more receptive, open, and less reactive to stressors. But the transformation doesn't stop there. Deep inside your brain lies the amygdala, a tiny almond-shaped cluster that acts as your emotional alarm system. When you're under stress, the amygdala fires up, triggering feelings of fear, worry, or anger. Harvard neuroscientists have discovered that regular meditation, even just 15 minutes a day, can actually shrink the amygdala. As this fear center reduces in size, you become less likely to overreact to everyday stress and more capable of handling challenges with calm and composure. Meanwhile, another critical part of your brain is getting a workout: the prefrontal cortex. This region, right behind your forehead, is responsible for your highest order thinking, focus, judgment, planning, empathy, and self-control. MRI scans reveal that regular meditators tend to have a thicker, more robust prefrontal cortex, even after relatively short daily sessions. This means improved concentration, better decision-making, and a greater ability to stay present in the moment, rather than being swept away by distractions or emotional impulses. Let's talk about stress hormones. Cortisol is the main chemical your body releases when you're under pressure. While a little cortisol is helpful in emergencies, Chronic high levels wreak havoc on your health, leading to anxiety, insomnia, weight gain, and even a suppressed immune system. Meditation has been shown, time and again, to lower cortisol levels significantly. Just 15 minutes of mindful breathing can send a powerful all-clear signal to your body, telling it to relax, repair, and recharge. Your nervous system also undergoes a profound shift during meditation. Most of the day, we're in fight-or-flight mode, governed by the sympathetic nervous system. This keeps us alert, but also tense and on edge. Meditation activates the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as rest and digest mode. Your heart rate slows, breathing deepens, muscles loosen, and your body enters a state of restoration. This is where healing happens, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Here's the most encouraging part. These changes don't require a massive time commitment. You don't need to meditate for hours or attend week-long retreats. Scientific studies and countless personal stories confirm that 15 minutes, practiced consistently, is enough to set this rewiring in motion. It's the regularity, not the duration, that matters most. When you show up for yourself each day, even briefly, the effects accumulate, like drops of water filling a well. Let's reframe meditation not as doing nothing, but as essential mental hygiene. Just as you brush your teeth to keep your mouth healthy, meditation clears away the mental residue that builds up from stress, worries, and unprocessed emotions. It's a daily reset, a way of cleaning your mental space so you can approach life with greater clarity and energy. People who adopt this simple practice often notice subtle yet profound shifts. They find themselves feeling calmer, even in situations that used to trigger anxiety. They start responding to challenges rather than reacting impulsively. Relationships improve because they're more present and attentive with loved ones. Sleep becomes deeper and more restorative as the mind is less cluttered with racing thoughts. Decisions become easier as the fog of overwhelm lifts and inner clarity emerges. Think about it. 15 minutes is just 1% of your entire day. That's all it takes to reclaim your inner world, to reconnect with your focus, your peace, and your sense of self. It's a small investment that yields extraordinary returns. So, does a 15-minute meditation practice actually work? The answer is a resounding yes. Science backs it up, and personal experiences across cultures and ages confirm it. Most importantly, this is something you can experience for yourself, starting today, at no cost. You don't need candles, incense, mantras, or fancy apps. All you need is a quiet spot, a willingness to sit, and your own breath as your anchor. Begin by sitting comfortably. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the gentle rise and fall, the coolness as you inhale, the warmth as you exhale. Thoughts will come and go, and that's perfectly normal. When you notice your mind wandering, gently return your focus to your breath. There's no need to force anything or judge your experience. Just allow yourself to be. Over time, you may notice that your mind feels less cluttered, your body more relaxed, and your perspective more expansive. Meditation isn't about escaping reality. It's about meeting it with openness and calm. It's a practice of returning again and again to the present moment, where your power and peace reside. If you're curious to try a 15-minute guided meditation, there are countless resources available to support you. Choose a style that resonates, whether it's focusing on your breath, scanning your body for tension, or simply listening to soothing sounds. The goal isn't perfection, it's presence. Each session is a new opportunity to nurture your mind and body. As you integrate this practice into your daily routine, you might notice ripple effects in unexpected areas of your life. Perhaps you'll find yourself handling stress with greater ease, noticing beauty in small moments, or connecting more deeply with others. Meditation is a gift you give yourself, but its benefits extend outward, shaping the way you move through the world. Imagine if more people dedicated just 15 minutes a day to stillness. What kind of world could we create? A world where people are less reactive, more compassionate, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. A world where inner peace is not a luxury, but a daily habit. It starts with you, right now, making the choice to carve out a small window of time for yourself. If you've found these insights helpful, consider sharing them with someone who might benefit. The journey to a more peaceful, mindful life begins with small steps, 15 minutes at a time. Together, we can transform not only our own lives, but the collective well-being of our communities. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by the noise and demands of modern life, remember that the solution is often simple. Pause, breathe, and be still. Let meditation be your anchor, your sanctuary, and your source of renewal. Give yourself permission to unplug from the chaos and reconnect with the quiet wisdom within. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect setting, or the perfect technique. Start where you are with what you have. Trust that your brain is capable of healing, balancing, and growing if only you give it the chance. 15 minutes, 1% of your day. That's all it takes to begin transforming your mind, your health, and your life. Will you give yourself that gift? The answer is yours to choose, and the benefits are yours to discover. May you find moments of stillness, clarity, and peace today and every day.